here for joining us, and to the panel as well. So I'm going to take this up to the 30,000 foot level for a second, and I will describe what I'm showing you here, but I want to talk about competence and empathy. Two character traits, that's something I came to expect from my leaders during my 25-year Army career, and that I see obviously very much lacking. So, given the state of our sort of precarious economy, certainly for the middle class and folks that are less fortunate, and frankly the administration's stupid policies macroeconomically on tariffs, we see on full display daily. I want to talk to you about a statement that Secretary Rollins made last week and doubled down on. It's about a healthy meal. This is the same secretary that during testimony last year, when I asked her what the SNAP benefit was, she could not answer that question. She didn't know what the amount was. That goes to the competency character trait. Now, on the empathy side, it's her determination that $3 is plenty for a good meal. So for the $3, you get a tortilla, you get some chicken here, you get a broccoli head, and you get 5 M&Ms. That doesn't include a drink. And this is the basis for a good meal for the average American. So Secretary Rollins repeated on cable news that struggling Americans will be able to afford a corn tortilla, a piece of broccoli, a piece of chicken, and one other thing as a meal. I'm concerned that Virginians will not be able to eat a reasonable meal under the HR one big ugly bill. How concerned are you that Americans will not be able to get by with the SNAP benefit, and that given the economy that a plate like this will be even less affordable? So we'll start from Ms. Vindman.
Of course, food inflation is on the rise. I'm looking at the protein on the plate, and someone even purchased that with $3 is amazing to me because protein meat is expensive. But we are concerned. But what we understand about folks who receive SNAP, it is about accessibility, right, and affordability. So there's folks who live in communities that have limited transportation. They can't make it to a grocery store, but even if they could, they purchase what is the least expensive so that that benefit lasts them the entire month. And so, majority of folks in Franklin County receive SNAP for children and seniors, and they have to stretch those meals. So when you ask the question, how concerned, we've been concerned, we're very concerned.
And veterans also.
And veterans, absolutely. My husband's a veteran, he served during Desert Storm, he's a Marine. He said once a Marine, always a Marine. He's a lawyer. But we are concerned about that for sure.
Mr. Brush?
Significantly concerned, right? Purchasing power of everything, food included, depreciates by the day, sometimes by the hour. Absolutely. So purchasing power, yes, and the potential loss of the program for some states.
Very similar answer. I will say that the average benefit amount per individual in Connecticut is $190. Divide that over 30 days, it's about $6 a day, which means if that's the cost for $3, you're skipping one meal a day with the amount of benefits that you're eligible to receive. And if an individual who is subject to the work requirements or a non-citizen loses eligibility, the family can still receive benefits. They just receive a lower amount. It doesn't mean there's less hungry people in the household. It just means that there's less dollars to go to that family.
Yeah, so to me, obviously, outrageous commentary, lack of competence and empathy for the American people. So I will leave this here in case anybody's hungry and wants a snack. I yield back. Thank you.
Let that chicken go.